right, collectors, thanks for joining me today, July 21st, a very rainy July 21st here in the DFW area, for some of the news and some of the pickups and just some of the goings on in our toy community that we want to report on or take a look at. As always, a bit of housekeeping. Again, we're going to start the August giveaway by picking which one of 3 items we're going to give away for the month of August. Don't forget to hold on for the end of the video for some instructions on how to pick that item, and then I'll show you guys how we're going to do the winner. So we're going to vote on what item it is this time, and then next week should be when we have a video up that says, hey, you know, this is how you win. All right. So let's start off with some of the interesting items that we have this week. Actually, one of the funny items, since it is the news, we usually start off with some of these shenanigans that you know. Well, let me just jump right into it. I used to be quite an avid attendee of San Diego Comic-Con. I believe, you know what? I believe everyone who wants to or likes to participate in this pop culture, you know, action figure, Hasbro, movies, you know, modern pop culture should get a chance to go. Go check it out once. Get it out of your system. But what I don't like, I don't go anymore. And the reason why I don't go anymore is because even if you spend the money for the ticket, number one, you can't just go buy a ticket to the San Diego Comic-Con. Either you have to be part of the press, or you have to be invited by someone who's already had a ticket, or how I did it and did do it for a while before, is you waited patiently until everybody who wanted a ticket got a ticket, and then there was a pool of leftover general public tickets that you could choose from, but you got to be on the ball to get those. And so from those tickets that were left over, I managed to score a couple. And, you know, my daughter and I would go out there. Now, even after you buy the tickets, even after you pay for the food, pay for the airline, pay for the hotel, you know, all the expenses, the rides, all of the expenses that go into getting there, you're now not even guaranteed an action figure or whatever event that you want to attend. And you stand around for hours for doing nothing. So, I mean, this is why I don't go anymore. It was very crowded when I used to be there. It was, you know, the smells were fantastical, fantastically bad. But anyways, you know what? You should go at least once if it's something that you're interested in doing, just to get it out of your system. I'm not saying that it's all a horrible time. It wasn't. There's a lot of great people there. There's a lot of great cosplay going on there. It's generally a good time had by all. But the one thing that really, really ticked me off, and I would really, really, really be, you know, hoping to get, are some of the exclusives that you would get there. And again, in order to get that exclusive, you either stand in a line or you enter a lottery for a chance, the privilege of standing in another line that guarantees a slot for you to buy a figure if there's enough left over for you. So that is the problem with some of these, and that doesn't preclude other companies from having the same giveaways or the same figures for sale, or another figure that you want to get to for sale. And if you get the same time slot, well, you know, now you're screwed. So, you know, that whole thing, I get it. Their exclusives out there are fun or whatever, but to me, it's just not worth it. You know, the thousands of dollars just for a chance to get a figure, no, thank you. That's my thoughts on it. I don't go to San Diego Comic-Con anymore. I've been a few times, but anyways. That said, that is why I think San Diego Comic-Con is shenanigans. But, you know, if you like going, go on ahead and keep going. I mean, those are my reasons. Not, you know, shouldn't hamper anybody else, but that's why I don't do it anymore. I did find it fun the first few times, but then after a while, I was like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm done with the shenanigans, and especially because there's no guarantee of you getting the figure that you want, and that was literally like half the reason I'd go down there. So that's enough of that. Let's move on. Now, today at midnight, July 21st, Target came up with, you know, the Tiger Paw was sold out. I think Warbird was sold out. Some of the Star Wars figures were sold out. A bunch of stuff was sold out for the release that they were having today online. However, at, you know, 2, 3 in the morning, whatever time in the morning it was, Target stores opened up their inventory and you could actually have it either shipped to you or pick it up. Now, if you were awake or conscious during that time, you could have that done. Or you could do like I did. Number one, I always order it. I'm a completist of the G.I. Joe wave, so I went ahead and ordered one on Pulse, period. I'm going to get one regardless. But then I decided to wake up early, go join, apparently, a few of my collector friends out in front of Target and stand in line to see if they had some stuff there. And they did. I was quite successful. Number one, I picked up a Warbird, so found it on the pegs. You guys saw my post earlier today. So they had a Warbird available. You just had to wake up in the middle of a thunderstorm to go get it. Call me crazy. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. You know, it was sprinkling a little bit, but, you know, after I got home, it started to thunderstorm and stuff. But anyways, and then also I managed to score a couple of Wreckage and Tiger Paw play sets. So I was very excited about that as well. Love it. You know, again, being very nice and respectful of our Target employees. They were willing to climb over pallets for me and go get those toys for me. And again, I don't think they would have been that receptive to my request if I'd been kind of a jerk about it. So remember that. Always, you know, always try to be respectful and nice to those people. They're just doing the best that they can. And I think most of the time people want to do the right thing to each other. So, all right, moving on from that, what else do we have from the G.I. Joe line? We have Falcon and Quarrel, which are going to be part of the Walmart Con. Oh, Walmart Con. Let me adjust my my thoughts about it. You know, I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna get this pack regardless. I'd like 2 of these sets, but regardless, I just don't know. It's such a crapshoot with Walmart. You know, Walmart Con. Sometimes it goes flawlessly. Sometimes it's like pulling teeth. It's just a mess. I hope, it is my hope that it goes well. Will it? Who knows? Who can tell? Anyways, I believe it's $55. July 25th is when it drops out on Walmart's website, Walmart Con's website, Walmart Con, whatever they're calling it. Collector Con at Walmart. It looks like a nice set. I do like the resculpted face that they gave Falcon. Yeah. I will be picking it up, maybe a couple of those. I don't know. All right. Oh, and also the Roadblock and Tripwire Tiger or Night Force or Tiger, I think it's Tiger Force set is also available at Target. I already have one coming, a couple coming from Pulse, so I didn't really bother anybody at Target today to go get me. I'm just not super into that. I mean, I want that pack, but I'm not super into it, so I just picked up, you know, the 2 that I'm going to get from Pulse, and I'm fine with that. I'm not anxiously awaiting those. Those get here when they get here, and I'm okay with it. The other thing what I saw, and I take no credit for this whatsoever, I actually got this off of, I forget it was, this came off of somewhere on Instagram, really. So I'm not breaking news or anything with this. You guys have probably already seen it, but these are the wings for Nemesis Enforcer, or as we like to call him, Immortal. Apparently Nathan K put a thing on here so that we would know that it wasn't me, and it's not me. I'm not taking any credit for this whatsoever. I just saw this up on YouTube or Instagram or one of those, and I'm just letting y'all know this is the wingspan for him. Do I like these wings? I think they're close to what he had in the cartoon. Although I'm looking right now, I'm staring at Venom's wings. You know, the Venom that came with the wing set, and I like those wings better than these wings. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's still cool that we're even getting a Nemesis Enforcer. So I love it. Moving on to some Gridiron stuff. I know we haven't talked about that in a minute. They put out this brand new, I mean, fresh, brand new Sam's missile sight on a little like drone. I love it. It looks fantastic. As a matter of fact, I think I already ordered it. And I like that they have this new and improved design with the track set, the Impact 46, I believe, design. This track set is way better than that first track set. I really like it. I've actually reviewed, if you go back a couple of videos, I reviewed the other Impact 46 that's out there with an autocannon and then with the 50 cal machine gun on top of it, but it's a minigun actually. So go check that out. These tracks are better. They're interlinked. They're actually hard. They're not plastic, but they do move. So it's fantastic. I like the way this looks. Very nice. Not only that, but then if you get, now this one's a little, now that was the drone one was $60. This other one, you can actually hook up to the vamp, and it becomes like a more upscaled or greater range or whatever, more ammo, more missiles, SAM missile sight, which kind of competes a little bit with the Hiss. I dig it. So you can hook this up to your vamp and vamonos. Let's get some attacks going. So here it is getting hooked up to the Hiss by Mr. Clutch. And yeah, it looks great. I will be picking this up. Not just yet, maybe later on in the week. I'm trying to let my wallet cool down. It's a little hot. For those of you that don't know, and I know there's a lot of people that are new to the channel, I've explained it before how I keep a toy budget. It doesn't interfere with my home budget. So if you guys don't know how I do it, I have a rotating system, right? I rotate things in and out of my collection. Things that I haven't seen in more than 2 years, those go up for sale or for trade or at a con or whatever. I just get rid of them and then take that resource or that money and then put it back into the collecting. Every now and then, you know, for Christmas or whatever, I may dip into, you know, family funds to kind of, you know, splurge a little bit. But for the most part, you know, it's almost, I've turned it into an almost self-sustaining type of hobby. So, you know, and it also helps that YouTube pays me $1.8 million. Yeah, right. You know, we just do this for fun. Guys, understand that a lot of these content creators, a lot of us don't get paid jack or Jill for what we do. It's just for the love of the hobby. So, you know, just kind of be conscious of that. We're kind of doing that, you know, just to help out the community. We're not in it to be millionaires. We're in it to help grow a tribe, help grow a community, and, you know, kind of help everybody out on, you know, and enjoy this collecting hobby that we do. So, all right, so moving on to that, I just got notified that Ghost Rider, the bike or the motorcycle and the Ghost Rider figure are on their way to my door from Hasbro. Very excited about that. I'm digging it. I love it. I love this set. I can't get enough of this set. I love it. So I'm very excited about that. We're moving on to Marvel, in case you didn't know. And then I spotted this on the interwebs. I take no credit for this. I didn't know the person who took it. I just saw this picture floating around on the internet. Nobody's taking responsibility for it, but I wasn't the first one who posted it. Apparently this is a real shot of the new Wolverine from the Deadpool Wolverine movie figure. So 27 bucks, I think is what it's going to cost. So that's exciting. I really dig this new costume. I like it. I dig it. I'll be picking up a couple, so excited about that. And then we have the Venom from the Walmart Collector Con that everybody wants and will only be available on July 25th at I think they said 7 a.m. for $25. Good luck. You know, like I said, these things are sometimes a freaking nightmare with Walmart. I really, really want this Venom, and I suspect a lot of us really, really want this Venom. So just be on the ball for it, I guess. That's the best I can tell everybody. July 25th, be on the ball for this particular figure. Be ready to order it, and then be ready to pray. Because, you know, it's really sad when you have to rely on hope and faith for Walmart to come true. You can't rely on its business processes. You can't rely on its people. You can't rely on the integrity and the professionalism of Walmart to get it done. No, you just have to hope and pray and you know, whatever, to make sure that this happens. And so that it's really, you're just rolling the dice with this thing. It's really annoying that some of these companies, it's come to this with the customer, right? I'm just relying on hope at this point. What else came out? Oh yeah. I thought this character was pretty cool in the movie, the India Spider-Man. Not enough to order. I just think it looks kind of neat. I'm not going to be ordering from SH Figure Arts. I just don't like the way the quality of this company is going. And again, if you order from them, good luck in making sure that figure doesn't break. Because in my experience, like I was telling you guys, 3 out of the 5 last figures that I've ordered from SH Figure Art have broken. And I wasn't tweaking on them hard or anything. So, you know, I think the figure looks great. I'm not ordering it from these guys because it's poo-poo. SH Figure Arts is poo-poo right now. All right, moving on. Jonah Hex and his horse set right here. I'm fighting to order this. I'm fighting with myself. I want it and I don't want it all in the same breath. But what's pushing me over the limit on this is what's really, really pushing me to get it is that cloth trench coat. I can't emphasize how much I love, I can't get enough of it, that they were doing wired capes. McFarlane's new Bane and Batman, Batman has a wired cape on him. This new trench coat is the soft goods. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. I absolutely appreciate that it's a soft goods and it gets out of the way of the action. It's an action figure. And so I really like this, and so I may end up picking this one up. I don't know. But the one thing that I find about McFarlane that's absolutely ludicrous, and he knows he's being silly, but regardless, I guess, you know, whatever. He sees everybody else doing it. It's kind of like a monkey see, monkey do. So McFarlane sees every other monkey doing this. So McFarlane wants to imitate and do some of this too. So we've got the McFarlane Kickstarter Collector Club drawing thing, whatever this is. We've got Manta. Basically, it's almost like a cartoon inspired version of what we have from the cartoons in toy sets. So what we have here is Aquaman and Manta, and then Batman and Robin in their respective ships. And you've got here the levels or the tiers that you can Kickstarter at. Well, this is the ultimate tier. If you do it all together, 100. It's not a bad deal for this set. It's really not. But he could have just done this on his own. He doesn't need funding for this. McFarlane's one of the hottest companies going right now. He's making quite a bit of money off this, so he doesn't have to do this. I just find it odd that he's doing it. I don't know. He just wants to be trendy. I don't know. $100 Kickstarter will get you a Black Manta Sea Saucer and the Black Manta and Aquaman, plus a Bat Multicraft with Batman and Robin from the Superpowers team, and in addition to a Todd McFarlane autographed item, which Todd McFarlane autographs are like a dime a dozen. Everybody's got something signed by this guy. This guy is the most signingest dude I have ever seen. So Todd McFarlane autographed item, and then some little doodads underneath that. So I'm not backing that. No. I mean, I like the Superpowers collection, and I've already found a Black Manta out there. I'm happy with what I got. I'm picky and choosy about this line. So, all right, moving on from that, more from the Walmart Collector Con. I'm not a huge Turtles of Grayskull person, but I know some of you guys are. So let's just go through some of these things. 25 bucks until I say otherwise. So it's 25 bucks for this leather head on July 25th when the Collector Con kicks off at Walmart. There you go. 25 bucks for this Horde, I believe, Horde Trooper and Prime set. This one I might get. This one I really like because it's got that little robot with them. And I might get a couple of these because I like that little robot. So I won't be skipping on this one. And this other one down here, the Necroconda, 25 bucks as well, but this one glows in the dark. So anyways, okay. The only one I'm excited about is the Horde one, but I know you guys like some of that stuff. The other thing from NECA is this, what is it? The Leech Lady or something like that. Anyways, it's the Puppet Master from the Puppet Master series. Very disturbing, but the movie, I like the movies. So I watched the movies. They're very campy terror movies that when I was a kid growing up, they just captured my imagination. They didn't really scare me. They were pretty gory, but at that point I was desensitized. Is that good or bad as a human being? I don't know. But hey, look, I turned out all right, I think, for the most part, maybe. And here's the, anyways, you get this. I think it's, I don't know. I'll put the price down here of what it is because I forget. It eludes my mind right now. But yeah, NECA's going to put this out. The other thing that NECA is going to put out is this Beetlejuice, 25 bucks for each one of these, is because of the Beetlejuice movie. You've got Beetlejuice in that one outfit, the black and white one, and then the wedding outfit in that other. My wife is a huge fan of the Beetlejuice series. I don't know, I'll probably pick one up for her. She's probably going to want the white and the black one. So very cool. The other thing that I saw, and this was on 5K Toys, was this horse, what they called Fish Toys 1/12 scale horse mount. It looks very cool. Will I be ordering it? I don't know. I'm really debating it right now. It's $74 for a horse. That's on par with Mystic, what is it called? Mystic Legions or Mythic Legions? Mythic Legions. I don't know. It looks neat. I might order it simply because of the hair that he has. I just thought this is some stuff It's Chad would say. Oh, you can comb your horse Dolly's hair. Yeah, and what? And look, I'm confident enough to like what I like. And it's okay if you don't like it. And it's okay if you make fun of it. Because I don't give a doot what you think. So, anyways, you could call it a dolly. That's fine. I call it an action figure. You call it whatever you like. I'm going to collect what I want to collect. And you guys should collect whatever you want to collect. Don't let people make you feel some kind of way. Because, people are just going to people. So, guys, collect what makes you happy. Put a smile on your face. Anyways, that's what we have for today in the news, rumors, insights, stuff. I'm going to go and we're going to go and take a look at the haul next. Last week was a monstrous haul, and unfortunately, this one doesn't seem to be any smaller. What's going on? Anyways, guys, I'll be back shortly. We're back, and let's get right into some of the deals, steals, and trades that we got done over this past week. Now, some of the items that I talked about in the news, you won't see until next week. That's because I picked them up after the cutoff date, for next week. So, but a bunch of stuff that you did see in my videos, you will see now. So let's start off with some of the items that my contacts or my friends here locally in the DFW area, again, grow your collector network. That's why it pays to be, nice to your fellow collector. Let's grow the, the community in a good way. And the more of those kinds of relationships that you build, the better off you are in collecting and everything. So, number one, I want to thank my good friend Russ. Russ, thank you so much for another Thor. This package, I actually opened up my original one because this package came from Ollie's, and it's absolutely, see there? And it's absolutely perfect. I think this was the one, what do I always have? One to rock, one to stock. I don't know. I may end up opening this one too because I wanted 2 destroyers. We'll see. But regardless, thank you, Russ. And number 2, JA Custom Toys, I believe, put out the, gave me a hot tip on where to find on camera another one of these bad boys. So you guys saw it in the video where I picked it up. These are the deals that we're doing. There's not a lot of deals, but there are some this time around. This time, mostly I've been stolen from. Not really. None of these toys were bought under duress. I bought them because I felt like it and they made me happy. So those are 2 of the bigger deals that we got this week from some of my fellow collectors. Number 2, here are some of the deals I found myself over at Ollie's. I found this guy, the Displacer Beast, this panther looking guy. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with him. He looks great, like for a monster or something. So, maybe even to stand in with like a femme fatale. Maybe even look good with that new Frazetta girl that we're getting. So, yeah, got this one. $9. Not a bad deal. If I remember correctly, he was like 30 or something. I don't know. He wasn't that cheap when it first came out. And I also picked up this one, Bo-Katan, for her head sculpt. So $9. They had a couple of her. I only wanted the one. Katie Sackhoff is, I just like her. And I liked her in a bunch of her movies, in a bunch of her sci-fi stuff. I just think she's a nice person and she genuinely cares about the craft and about the hobbies that she does. Or not the hobbies, but the franchises that she portrays, from the Riddick franchise to the Battlestar Galactica one to the Star Wars stuff. On a side note, did you guys ever see that clip, or I guess it was, some kind of like a backstory where Katie brought her dad, who was a huge Star Wars fan when he was a kid. She brought him on set, and that was absolutely, it was awesome. To have your kid do that for you, that's amazing. I'm glad she was able to do that for her father, and I'm happy for her father to experience that. That would have been amazing. Anyways, moving on. These are no longer deals. These are straight up hardcore pricing. I did get 5% off for most of these though, and where I could, I used a military discount to get some discounts. Always trying to get that deal, man. Don't pay full price unless you have to. But these were actually not too bad. I think they were $12. So I got me a Homer, and I got me a Bart. As you get older, folks, as you get older. So Homer and Bart Simpson, picked them up. $12, not bad for those little figures. What I also found, what I was very excited about finding, and I got to hang this up in a minute because I had this figure as a kid, and I still love it. It's not very articulated, but I've been looking at it for 2 years. I got myself a Black Manta from the Superpowers line from McFarlane. So McFarlane, thanks for doing that. And Walmart, thanks for carrying it. So, all right, now we're going to get to some of the regular finds. They were super exciting, but yeah, there were no discount on these. Superior Spider-Man, I was looking for this little guy also, found him. So very cool. Let's see, what else did we pick up? We found these 2 platinum figures. You guys saw it in my video. We got us our Sportsmaster and a Manhunter. Here he is. Very cool. We got these 2 through the door, where I picked those up. I didn't order those. What we also found at the same time, and I think you guys already got the UPCs on this. And I love how they're doing that wired cape back there. It was the Batman and Bane 2-pack Nightfall. It looks tremendous. I love this. I've loved that I found it out in the wild, and I love that I didn't have to pay shipping for it. What I also found in the wild, again, I'm very picky about what I collect on Motu, but I had to have this because as a kid, I felt like I was in on a secret that nobody else was, and I knew that Adam and Cringer were He-Man and Battle Cat. So yeah, I had to get this. I had to. It's a wonderful part of my childhood, so I had to pick it up. Now, I got a couple of these through the mail. Shockwave Faria. So really digging these, and I got these. I'm thanking Walmart now. I'm hoping their collector con doesn't tick me off, but you know, thank you for putting these on sale for 38 bucks instead of the 50 something that they were originally priced at. If there's still some up there, I doubt there's any more left up there, but this is fantastic. I love it. I love that set. So there's that. Now it's time for the pricier bits. I picked this guy up. You know, at first I really didn't like this Batman movie, but as I've told you guys, I don't know if I've told you or not, but it's grown on me. It's really grown on me. And I love that car that he drives around. I love it. So anyways, I picked this guy up because he's part of a project that I'm working on. He's not a big part of the project, but I want him in that shot. So I'm excited about that. What else did we pick up? Oh, this little guy who was processing for nearly 3 damn weeks. Finally came through the door. Excited to have him. King Conan. Very excited to have him. What else did we get? 2 Banes. Not 1, but 2. Boom. Mafex. Metacom. Mafex. Whatever you want to say is. Whatever fex you want to call it. Came through the door. Excited about this little guy here. I wonder who did it better. McFarlane? No, come on. That's a joke, right? Come on now. Anyways, that's all we have for pickups. To me, it was monstrous. It was more than I wanted to pick up, but regardless, it is what it is. It made me happy. We did it responsibly, so we're good to go. Number 2. Oh, now, what are we going to do next? So as promised, here are the 3 items that I have. When I feel like the price is right. You know, where he says, what are the next items up on the Price is Right? Anyways, for the month of August, what are we going to give away? Well, like I promised, we're going to have 3 things that we give away, or we're going to have a pick of one of 3 things, and you guys are going to vote on this video. Which one of these 3 things do you want to have put up for the month of August? And in the first week, or in the first news clip of that month, I'll tell you how or what to do in the comments to enter for a chance to win it. I hope I'm being clear on that. If I'm not being clear, today we're going to choose. Let me start again. Today we are going to choose which one of these 3 items will be given away for the month of August. In the first news video for the month of August, we will then enter for a chance to win the thing that we pick with this video. So I hope I'm being clear. Anyways, if not, just put it in the comments below and I'll try to be clear about it. So number 1, what do we have first? Boom, a retro eel. First choice. There you go, retro eel. That's what we got first. So there's that one. You know, if you want the retro eel to be the item we give away for August, just type in eel, E-E-L, in the comments. That's all you got to do. Now, the next item that's up, if you want bison to be the item that you want to put up for a giveaway in August, then type in bison in the comments below and we'll do bison. There you go. Got a bison there. Oh, wait, but first you've got to join my Patreon. You've got to jump through 3 hoops. You got to hold your nose, and then you got to do the honky tonky. Or no, you don't have to do any honky tonky or any Patreon or any memberships. Guys, you just have to comment below and follow the rules. There's no shenanigans of that stuff going on this channel. Shenanigans. And then finally, so if you want an eel, type in E-E-L, eel, in the comments. If you want bison, just type in bison, B-I-S-O-N. And here's the next thing that we could give away as well. You guys tell me. Boom, another bone collector. Would you guys want another bone collector? So in the bottom, just type in bone, if that's what you would like to see, a bone collector. I don't know what I would type in, but hey, I'm giving you a chance from 3 different properties You guys go fight it out in the comments below. Let me know. And also, in order to win these, you got to be subscribed. So just make sure that you're subscribed when you go ahead and comment below, and also when you put in your chance to win these figures. That's my Patreon. Just be subscribed. Anyways, and that cost, you know, $85 a month. No, it doesn't cost anything to be subscribed to the channel. Anyways, guys, appreciate every single one of you. I hope everybody found what they were looking for this weekend. You got your Tiger Paw and Wreckage. You got your Warbird. You got your Superior Spider-Man. You know, don't fret about it. I'm sure there'll be, you know, more chances to pick up these things. If it's not Ross crap now, it'll be Ross crap in the future, or Ollie's crap. So, anyways, just understand that there'll be another chance for you to get, you know, all the stuff that we're getting now. You'll probably see it again, either at a convention, at a liquidation store. Your buddies can trade for it. There's a bajillion ways to get this stuff. So don't get anxious about it. If you're collecting and you got a frown on your face, you're doing it wrong. It's a hobby. Have some fun with it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. If you've enjoyed the channel, if you've enjoyed the interaction, if you've enjoyed the insight, if I've made you laugh, if, you know, I've engaged you, made you think about something, why not subscribe? Worst thing that could happen is you can get seasick on one of my toy hunts. Best thing that could happen, I could send you a toy for free. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. And as always, as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling these out.